Hey, it's Kat, and today I'm here to review for you this set of vaginal pH test strips that I was given to review and try by the seller. So you would use this when maybe you're having some vaginal discharge, maybe you're having some itching, some burning, and you're just wanting one more little indicator or clue to try to figure out what's going on, to figure out, is it something bacterial? Is it something that is more in the lines of a yeast infection or something like that? So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna get a vaginal discharge. We're gonna test the pH of it. So if you are having something that is more like a yeast infection, it's going to stay more acidic. So a balanced pH range for a female is about 3.8 to 4.5. Do you remember when we were in school and we talked about pH ranges and acidic and basic and all that good stuff? 7 is neutral, anything less than 7 is acidic. On the more acidic end, anything more than 7 is considered more on the basic end. Well, the normal for the female is 3.8 to 4.5, just in that range there. So usually anything more than 4.5 means that the pH balance is off a little bit and can be a little more basic. And a lot of times you're going to find that if you have something like a bacterial infection like bacterial vaginosis, or if there is an infection with something called trichomonas. So that is something else that can cause that as well. But normally with the yeast infections, it stays on a little bit more on the acidic end, so it looks like there is a normal pH there. So it's just one more indicator that with other clues like texture, smell, all the good stuff, you can figure out what's going on and then do whatever you need to do, whether it is an over-the-counter or talking to your physician or whatever. This is just one clue. This doesn't replace medical treatment. It's just one thing you can do at home if you want to just see what's going on. It does say don't do this within 12 hours of being intimate because that can change the pH. Also, you shouldn't do it within 15 minutes of using the restroom because the urine can actually change and make something more acidic or basic just depending on the urine itself. It typically is a little more acidic, so we don't want to falsely mask something. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to use it. So you're going to get 3 sets of these right here. It's going to be a little packet that's going to have your test strip in it, and the little color coding indicator on the back is going to help you tell what is going on, and you're going to get a swab. This is what your strip is going to look like. It's going to be a little strip. We're going to put the sample on here, and we're going to watch it to change colors. So if you've done something at home, maybe ketone indicators are a big one that are on the color strip. But this one is just have one little strip here, and it's going to tell us where we fall. I thought at first I was just going to do just one with some acidity, and I thought let's do basic as well. So I'm going to go ahead out here, and I'm going to get the second one of these, and we're just going to have a little science lesson here. All right, so right here I have some vinegar. Vinegar's more acidic. Here I have some baking soda that is dissolved in water because we all know baking soda is sodium bicarbonate and it is on the more basic end of things. So we are going to test them just so I can show you really what this is going to look like. All right, so let's do the acidic first. All right, so here it is. I'm going to dip it in this vinegar, just normal white vinegar. So normally you would get this from your vaginal area, a little bit of discharge, and you would take it and you would put it on here. All right, so we're just going to take that and we are going to let it sit. Now, just so you know that this does come with some really good instructions and it tells you exactly what to do, you want to read the color within about 2 minutes of doing this. But if you have any questions, so I am actually just going to set this back in here because we know that one's the vinegar. Put it right here. This one is my baking soda. Make sure I get it good in there. Look at that, you see it instantly changed. So this one obviously, you may not have to wait the full 2 minutes, but this is also really basic. So I put a lot of baking soda in it because I wanted you to see the change. So I can go ahead and tell you right here what this one look. So this one is telling me it's more than 7.0. There ain't no telling what color this would be if I had a full pH strip that had all the way to the top purple end of it, because it goes through blues and purples if you're testing it in a classroom or whatever. All right. So I find this interesting because I actually have a science background, a lab degree, and so I spend a lot of time doing little test strips like this for different things in the lab. You can see this one is more acidic and it's staying that yellow. So if this was what you did and you got this, you would be okay. You're like, I'm pH balanced. What do I need to do? Maybe at that point in time, you're like, I'm having these other symptoms that go along with the yeast infection or whatever. Or it could, at the end of the day, just be some irritation from using a soap or something else. Right here, you can see this one is purple. Whoop, I hope to put that up there right one. And you can see, again, this is more basic. And if you got that, you would be like, oh no, maybe there is something bacterial going on. And at that point in time, it'd be a good time to reach out to a doctor, your GYN or whatever, and say, hey, I did this and had this, and do you need to see me? Call me something in or whatever. So I hope I was able to give you some good information on this today. I really wanted to not only tell you about it, but take away some of the mystery of what you do, how to test. So hopefully you won't fumble through a kit and end up wasting one of them or something like that. All right, have a great day. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
So you never miss a review from Kat and Larry.